and good day. My name is Jürgen Steinmetz from eTurboNews, and this is a breaking news update. For more news updates and shows, please go to youtube.com/travel news group. youtube.com/travel news group. Here's our update.
Most and least sustainable U.S. travel destinations. As pressure mounts for cities around the world to do their bit when it comes to fighting climate change, travelers are increasingly conscious of the impact they could be having on the planet. New industry study, released today, analyzed 50 of the most visited cities in the United States on a range of factors such as the percentage of sustainable hotels, public transport usage, pollution levels, and congestion rates. So, which are the most sustainable destinations in the U.S.? The top 10 most sustainable cities in the USA. Rank city percent of sustainable hotels percent of people who walk, cycle or use public transport to work renewable energy as percent of total consumption average annual air pollution microgram per cubic meter artificial brightness microcandela per square meter carbon footprint per person TCO2 miles of cycle paths congestion level score 10-1 Portland 9.00% 33.2% 43.1% 7.0 6590 16.7 5.31 20% 7.502 Seattle 9.19% 44.8% 38.4% 6.0 8240 17.3 12.19 23% 7.293 New York City 14.33% 71.6% 12.9% 10.0 11700 17.1 124.19 35% 6.504 Minneapolis 4.40% 30.4% 15.6% 11.4 8780 21.8 41.70 10% 6.464 Denver 5.15% 21.9% 11.3% 9.8 5250 19.4 9.00 18% 6.466 Boston 7.45% 54.1% 6.8% 8.0 8340 19.0 5.31 19% 6.177 Salt Lake City 3.01% 20.4% 7.0% 9.1 4670 15.5 1.59 15% 6.048 Buffalo 5.88% 20.7% 12.9% 9.3 6140 19.8 0.07 13% 6.009 San Jose 3.64% 11.3% 16.4% 8.5 5220 17.5 0.40 19% 5.679 Austin 2.41% 15.9% 7.5% 10.7 7480 15.0 19.10 20% 5.67. In first place is Portland, Oregon, which is well known for being a progressive city. The state of Oregon has the highest rate of renewable energy usage of any on our list, 43.1%. Also, it scores highly for its low light pollution, 6,590 microcandelas per square meter, and the number of sustainable hotels, 9% of total hotels. Not too far from Portland is the second-placed city of Seattle, Washington. Like Portland, Seattle scores highly for its usage of renewable energy 38.4%, as well as for its average air pollution 6 micrograms per cubic meter, people who walk or use public transport 44.8%, and sustainable hotels 9.19%. Despite being one of the biggest and busiest cities in the world, New York takes third place. NYC was the top-scoring city for not one, not two, but three factors: sustainable hotels, people walking or using public transportation, and length of cycle paths. The research also revealed the least sustainable U.S. cities. Rank city percent of sustainable hotels percent of people who walk, cycle or use public transport to work renewable energy as percent of total consumption average annual air pollution microgram per cubic meter, artificial brightness microcandela per square meter, carbon footprint per person TCO2, miles of cycle paths congestion level score 10-1 Nashville 2.20% 11.1% 8.8% 14.3 8780 17.6 0.60 19% 3.462 Columbus 5.14% 11.2% 4.4% 13.6 10,000 19.8 1.40 13% 3.673 Dallas 1.96% 11.0% 7.5% 11.8 12,500 16.5 2.90 17% 3.793 Houston 2.14% 10.1% 7.5% 11.1 12,314.6 0.75 20% 3.795 Indianapolis 2.01% 7.7% 6.7% 12.4 9,620 20.6 13.75 12% 3.876 Philadelphia 3.82% 39.7% 6.1% 11.5 12,219.5 4.96 22% 3.927 Chicago 5.44% 41.6% 7.3% 13.4 17,921.1 27.29 24% 4.048 Baltimore 6.20% 29.3% 5.9% 11.5 13,420.2 1.00 15% 4.139 Tampa 2.82% 12.5% 7.2% 9.2 10,715.3 0.70 21% 4.17 10 Cincinnati 4.13% 17.9% 4.4% 11.7 7,530 22.6 2.20 14% 4.21 Coming bottom of the rankings is Nashville, Tennessee, one of the fastest growing cities in the country. Nashville is the lowest scoring city when it comes to its air pollution, 14.3 micrograms per cubic meter, and also scores poorly for its cycle path infrastructure, with just 0.6 miles of protected pathways. The second lowest scoring city is Columbus, the most populated city in the state of Ohio. Ohio has a very low rate of renewable energy usage 4.4%, and the city of Columbus has a high level of air pollution, at 13.6 micrograms per cubic meter.
Thank you for listening to our news update. There's more on youtube.com/travel news group, or you can read us, of course, in going to our news portal at eTurboNews.com or travelnews.online.